Hello. Hello and welcome back to another video in my BeamNG Hot Lap series on YouTube. This time we're out in the wonderful Ibishu 200BX. The first car we're taking out today at the Hirochi Raceway is the base model. It's just called the 200BX base. This is manual, 4-cylinder engine, I think, by the sounds of it. It has a piddly little 136 brake horsepower, which isn't too bad by today's standards, but yeah. In terms of this challenge, I think, looking down the list, it's one of the lowest powered cars here, so we'll see what we can do. We've got 3 variations of this car today, and this base model is going to be the very first one to go. Now, I've driven this car on other circuits before, and I know that it likes a lock-up on the brakes. There's no traction control to play with. As you can imagine, it's a bit of an older car. You can hear it, can't you? And, yeah, it's got very short first and second gears, so you may see me staying in third a lot around here. There it is, locking up on the brakes again. It handles a lot better than the previous ETK 800 series, but it's just not got the poke in comparison. The base car for that had 180 brake. This only 136. That's wide. Oh, little bit of oversteer. Let's see what we can do as we go around here then. We're going to keep it in third. No lock up on the brakes. Don't hit the cones. The cones. Oh, we've still got one with us. Little friend has come along with us. It's like having an aiming reticule. Give it another friend. To the line. And it's a 1:22.5, slowest lap by quite a bit. And we'll see how long the cone lasts when it does this. There it is. There, relocated as well, and it's even stood up the same. I'd say, to be honest, considering that was the first lap that I've done in that kart round here, that was quite the clean one, to be honest. So we're going to go now up to the Ibishu 200BX street-tuned manual, which is 262 brake horsepower, so double the power and double the fun. So this is the Ibishu 200BX street-tuned, or most of it. The camera doesn't seem to want to look at it. 262 brake horsepower, like I said, double the power of the other car. It's apparently got nitrous, but we're not going to find out about that today. It's just turboed in this case, so we'll see what it packs and how quickly it can get around. 122.57 from the base car. In terms of the mid-range cars that we're going to be driving, there's sort of a low base car, a mid-range car that I choose, and then a top-end car. In terms of the mid-range cars, this has to beat the 856 TD, the BMW 1 Series-ish thing we were driving last time. Oh, there's that lock-up on the brakes that it loves. Wow, okay, that's gone. A bit too eager on the power there, to be honest. Let's go back to the start. Very eager on the power. So the time it has to beat is a 1:15.9, which is its equivalent. But that BMW had 256 brake horsepower, so 7 brake between the two of them. This, of course, a much older car. Handles really well, though, in comparison. I know the other one may be a hatchback, though. This is also rear-wheel drive. Oh, a bit of a wobble there. See if we can get it to go into here without locking up on the brakes. Nice and smooth. Nice. Much better. Gonna go down to second. Short shift to third just to save any wheel spin. There's still bucket loads of it. I don't know where I was going with that there. I let go of the wheel and I thought it was already gone. Try again. That was a nice launch in comparison. That curb has killed me. What a drift. Unintentional drift, but still, what a drift. There's a lock-up. I need to be cautious where it is in the rev range because of the turbo. Nope. Okay, so you're starting to see a theme here, aren't you? Now, let's keep it off the curb this time so that it doesn't drift me into oblivion. Big lock up, but we got it turned in a lot nicer. Better. Tidy. Oh, it snatched to the left a little bit on the brakes there. This is not easy, this car. There we go. Yep, hit the cones again. Not done a single lap yet without hitting the cones there. That was nice through there though. Can I get it slowed down enough? Oh, the understeer. And then the oversteer. It was pretty good though. And it beats a 15.9, a 15.4 for the 200BX street tuned. I do have a handbrake button as well, by the way, to make things entertaining. There it goes. Oh, there's the nitrous in the boot. So that was the street tuned. Now on to the serious one. This is the Ibishu 200BX track. Manual with 405 brake horsepower. Turboed. Roll cage, all the usual stuff. This is a very pokey car. In the original recording for this series on another circuit, this absolutely battered the ETK 800 series TT Sport Plus, which up until now is the fastest car with a 111.887. And we get shift lights. Let's see what this can do. So 111.887, remember that. God, the initial turning is so much better. So much better on the brakes as well. Everything's just so much more quick fire. Are we going to hit the cones? Be rude not to, wouldn't it? Oh, we've got two friends. Oh, getting gear. Look at the grip around there. Even with those, it's a 111.887 to beat. Look at that, a 106.531. Look at that. What a time. What a time indeed. And a big accident to go with it. Hello. So, fastest time then goes to the Ibishu. I can't even remember what time it did. Let me just go back and have a look. It did a 106.531. For some reason it knows my name off this. I think that's because there's no number plate. Excuse me. There's no number plate on these cars, so it knows my my Steam ID at this point. But that was the Ibishu 200BX. A very quick fire video, that one, because those cars are a bit easier to drive. Next time round, we're going to be going in something with, sit down, 34 brake horsepower. Make sure you don't miss that one. We'll see you next time.